Hello, everybody. Happy Saturday. I am just looking for my live here on Facebook. And it's Saturday, so all the kids are home. It does take Facebook a little bit of time, to get that notification out. It's like it's not even coming up on my page. One second. It's like really not coming up. There we go. Not just now. Been a little while that I've been live. Hi, Linda. Hey, everybody. All right, if you're catching this on YouTube, I'm not live anymore, but there will hopefully be timestamps if I remember. Sometimes after I get it to YouTube, I forget to go back and add the timestamps. So there will be timestamps hopefully at the very bottom. So if you want to, skip through all the chit chat or just get to a specific place, you can do that. I try to label them. And then if you have any questions, you can always leave them in the comments and I will come back and answer. I will put all of the appropriate links and all of the descriptions everywhere. And then I will also have a blog post up. So it'll be really easy for you to find what you are looking for. And I was going to do a video and I had everything set up. And then I was like, why don't I just go live in case anybody has questions? So I will answer questions as well. And then if you're catching the replay either on Facebook or YouTube, you can also leave a question or a comment and I always check those. So it is that time. We spent the week with the annual catalog launch, which has been a lot of fun. So this is now live. This is my catalog. I know when we did the walkthrough, the catalog tour, I just did it on the computer. And this is my actual catalog. And so I have it spiral bound and there's, it's highlighted and there's notes and all of that. I actually have two that are spiral bound. I think this one is the one that doesn't have all of my notes in it. Oftentimes for design projects or our paper party here, I have notes in my catalog as to what I need to do and how I need to do it. So back here is the paper, is all of the paper from the new catalog. Now there were several, I'm going to show you several of them. I have several to show you and I'm going to walk through while we're talking about this, but there were several that I couldn't get until the catalog went live. And so my favorite one, the Lovely Linen and the Happy Forest Friends, I couldn't get those until the catalog went live. So I've placed my order. It shipped yesterday, so I should have it on Tuesday, Monday or Tuesday, which will be great. I really can't wait to see some of these other papers. So oftentimes, I think what happens with my paper parties is it's not really clear what a paper party is, right? It sounds kind of weird. And I totally get that. And I think sometimes as demonstrators or as we're doing this for a business, we always come up with these, I always want to come up with these creative, catchy phrases or names. And I forget sometimes that if you don't know what that is, just because it's a cute name doesn't mean you know exactly what it is, right? So I thought I would come on here and explain what a paper party is and why I love doing them so much. So years ago when I first got my very first catalog, I actually think I can pull it out. I can. Look at that. It's right here. This is a little blast from the past, right? This is the first catalog I ever got from Stampin' Up! And it is the 2009-2010 catalog. And yes, I keep a copy of every single catalog I get, particularly now that I'm a demonstrator. But look at this, I had pages folded down. I mean, who's been around long enough to remember this catalog? This catalog was thick. Okay, so here was the paper. And I am going to show you which paper it was that I got and I absolutely hated. Is this all the paper? See, look at these. So I'm going to find which one it was. It was this one right here. This one right here. So I loved this paper in the catalog, and I got it, and I hated it. I totally hated it. The green, let's see what colors were. Okay, so it was Old Olive, which I love now, but in the beginning I didn't really love that color. And I really hated this paper, and I was so disappointed because in the catalog, I really liked it. And so fast forward several years later, as I'm a demonstrator, it is amazing. One of the things I always do, the very first thing I always do when I'm ordering from a new catalog is I order all of the paper. So this year we have 12 brand new papers. And these photos are right a lot better than the catalog I just showed you. Hey, Joanne, I saw that it's raining back east quite a bit. I saw that there's quite a few storms back there. So welcome. Just get a little crafty with us today. And there's nothing better than a rainy day, if you ask me. I love it. So one of the things that I do right away is I order all the papers. I just like the very first thing that goes on any order for a new catalog is all the papers. Well, obviously with 12 brand new sets of paper at $12 to $15 a piece, it's usually over $100 right off the bat for all the paper. And what I realized some time ago is not everybody wants to do that, right? When there's so many other beautiful things. I mean, there's some of these bundles that are $50-something. So this one's $53. So if you love this and you want to get, you know, the bundle and you get the stamp set and the dies, that's $53. If you have to go and purchase all of the paper on top of that just to figure out what you like, then that's like $150 order. And not everybody wants to do that. And then what happens if you get the paper and you don't like it and then you don't use it? So a lot of us demonstrators do paper shares where we take all of the papers and we slice them up and we put them in a bundle and then we offer that as an item that you can get, and then it's great. You get, you know, you get a paper share, and that's what a typical paper share is it's just all the papers, you get them, you can check them out, great. So what I was finding that was happening after that was great, right? Like, okay, like get all your papers. But then what would happen is I would have customers that would say, I still don't know what to do with the paper. Like I get it. Maybe I love it. This year, when I saw this in the catalog, I hated it. This is Hues of Happiness, and I didn't want anything to do with it. I ordered it and fell in love with it, I've already ordered several more packs of this. So again, the catalog is not always able to show you what you will like, and so. As customers were saying, I get the paper, but then it just sits there. I had a good friend that would do the paper shares, and I went to her house one day and she had all her bags of paper out, and she was like, well, this is how I try out a design. Like, instead of cutting into my 12 by 12 paper, if I'm trying to design something, I'll just grab my paper share. And she said that's one of the reasons she got the paper share, is so she could have them on her desk and then she could create a sample of something before she committed to doing it. And I thought that was great. So that is sort of what started or invented. It's what morphed into our paper parties. So what we want to do is give you a whole sample of all the papers, but we want to party with you. So we want to join you, get together with you, and help you make something right away. So for example, this is He's the Man paper, and I'll get to just one second. So here's He's the Man paper, and I love this paper. It's great. I've already created a couple things with it. So you get a sample of the paper, and for this particular paper, it's one of the new things that Stampin' Up! Has done. You will get the sample of the paper, And then there's 2 sheets of punch outs. And so you will get a variety of these punch outs. Like I will just divide them. So I divide a pack of paper in 4. So I'll just divide these in 4 and you'll get a variety of those pieces. So you get your paper, okay? So you get your packet of paper, and inside your packet of paper is going to be a card kit. And that card kit is going to allow you to immediately make a card. So maybe this would be the card design, and maybe this piece here would be white. We usually keep all of our card bases white, but you would get all of the pieces to make this card plus an envelope. Right? So you have an envelope, you have a card kit. Now you would have to cut your designer paper. We don't cut the designer paper because you get the designer paper. But if there's any other pieces, if there's ribbon, if there's a die cut, you get all of that inside your packet. So you pull out your He's the Man packet of paper, and then there's going to be a pre-recorded video and all of the pieces to make a card. Now, this is not the card. This was another project that I've already done with this paper, but you would be able to make this project with this paper. So that is really amazing because you get to create right away and you get to use the paper and dive in. And sometimes we don't even like it. We might not even like something until we're actually creating with it. Or we might go to create something with it and be like, oh, I don't really like this paper as much as I thought I would. That has totally happened to me too. So instead of wasting an entire 12 by 12 pack of paper and being like, oh, I really didn't like that paper, that's a bummer. You're not wasting anything because you made a card with your paper, and then you can just keep this little bit of paper, and maybe you need it for another project or something else comes up that you want to use it for, and then that's great, right? So that is what you get with each set of paper. So each set of paper comes in a clear bag in a 6x6 pack, and then it will be well known what it is. You know, it'll be labeled. You'll understand what paper it is, and if you want to order more of it, or if you don't want to make sure you don't order any of it because you don't like it, that it will be clear. So this is the Tea Boutique. I just have some of it pulled out here. And this paper is great because it has these really great bold designs on here. I love the lemons. But then the back pieces are pretty solid. Not pretty solid, they're solid designs. So that's really nice. If there's one piece in here that, oh, this one right here. I do not like this piece at all, but the back of it I think is totally great. So that's great for this paper. That's the Tea Boutique. Next up, I'm just gonna show you what I have on hand, what I was able to order. This is, it's not Sun Prints. I forget which one this is called. I don't have them memorized quite yet. I love the purples and the teals in this, and they're really pretty, more solids on the back, right? So there's these. These are the Sun Prints. So this is all the blue. And they're much prettier than in person. And then we have some of the grays and neutral tones. I like the stripes. That's the one I like the most. So we have Sun Prints. Then this is perfectly penciled. And I'm going to show you a project that I did with these. I love these. They're so pretty. So this is perfectly penciled. And then on the back, we have the darker pieces. And like I said, I have a project I'll share with you with these in just a second. And then we have the Hues of Happiness, which is really that. This is really happy paper. And dare I might say one of my favorites, and in the catalog, I really hated it. In fact, when I said to, this week I said to a demonstrator friend, oh, I've already ordered more packs of this Hues of Happiness. They said to me, wait, you said you didn't like the Hues of Happiness. And I was like, nope, sure didn't. Sure did not like it in the catalog, but loved it once I got it. So you'll get all the papers. So my paper share includes 13 packs of paper. And you get the extra pack is the in colors. So I included this because it's the new in color. So I felt like it would be really fun for everybody to have some new in color. You will not get a card kit for the in color paper. You will get a card kit for each one of the designer papers. And that is because I team up with my good friend Pip Todman from the UK. So if you are in the UK and you want to join our paper party, you can do that through her. And I'll leave her link down below. We split the paper up, so she designs 6 cards and I design 6 cards. And then your card kit is included in each packet. And there is a colorful PDF that you will get the US version because you're in the US. And then if you're in the UK, you get her version, which has her measurements. And so you get the colorful PDF that has all of the measurements. And then we do a pre-recorded video walking you through how to put together each card for each kit. So the in color paper you will not get a card kit for, but you get the paper. So you will have that. So you get 13 packs of paper. And then you will get a packet that is white card bases, which is this right here. So you'll have 12 card bases, right? And then this year I'm doing something really fun and I'm including this as a gift. So it is there's lots of different colors. So let me just show you. Everybody will get a different color. These are really pretty. They are cotton and so they're washable. It will have this little embellishment on it and then you will have a tag on it. I thought this was so cute. It says a paper hug from me. And then inside this, you will have 12 envelopes. So you will get your 12 envelopes. You will have an embellishment. So we had to make sure whatever thing we chose as our embellishment would still be in stock. So this is subject to change, but as of right now, it will be the glossy dots. And then you will also have some dimensionals. So a pack of dimensionals or a sheet of dimensionals. I'm not sure how the cost works out for that quite yet, but you'll have dimensionals in there. And then you get the little pouch here. So that is included in your items. So you will have your card bases, your pouch of items, all of your designer paper. And then on top of that, we have a 2-day party where you get additional projects that we show you. So we each create 2 additional projects and share it. So that's 4 extra projects. We refer to those as paper play. So we take our paper and we play with it and make something fun. Sometimes it's cards, sometimes it's pretty packaging. I always try to do something memory keeping because I love memory keeping so much. So we have those in the party that are released. We do lives throughout those 2 days, and then Pip does a craft along Zoom. So she pops up on Zoom. You are welcome to join that, and then everybody crafts along. So Pip and I definitely have different superpowers. My superpower for the party is lives. I love going live and interacting with everybody and sharing projects. And so I think last time I did at least 6 of them throughout the 2 days. And then Pip's superpower is she just loves to do Zooms and jump on and craft and spend that time. And so that's usually what she does. And then we have an option to add on product. So all of the card kits that come with your paper, you can swap anything out. You can use whatever you have on hand. We give you options as to what we're going to use to create the cards. And the options that we have this time, the first one is the stylish shapes. Yeah, that's what they're called. Stylish shapes. Say that 3 times fast. And they have the square, the circle, and then the flags. So these are just dies. They don't coordinate with any stamp or anything. So you have the option to add this on. The next add-on is this Sending Smiles, and then this is a bundle, so it has dies, and I'm going to open up these dies. I have not opened them up yet. And you can add all of this product on, or you can add none of it, or you can add 1 of the stamp sets, or 2, just the stamp sets. There's lots of options. I'm really easygoing when it comes to what you want to add on, what you think will work best for you. So these are the dies that go with this here. So this is a bundle. This is a standalone die. And then the other, hey Elizabeth, the other stamp set that we are offering is the limited edition, which is the tag. I used that to make the tag right there. So these are the ones that you will see us using to create all of the cards. And like I said, you can get you know, all of it. You can get just the stamp set, just the bundle, whatever works for you. You can do that. So if you get everything, if you get all of the stamps, all of the add-ons, then you will also receive a sample pack of this paper here. And this is host paper. So you get this. If you spend $150, you can get this whole set of paper. And if you get all of it, so you get all the add-ons, both stamp sets, the dies, you will get a sample pack of this and an add-on class for free. So that's just my thank you. It will be an exclusive class to those who purchase everything, who do the whole get all of it. So otherwise you can just do the paper, and the party itself I believe is $68.50, and then each add-on is the stamp set is you know, will change the cost. So you can make that decision. But if you do all of it, then you do get the extra class. So that is what our paper party is. I'm excited to do this year with the tag, and there will be a thank you card in here. And these little items, I just thought it was fun. Your envelopes, your embellishment will be in there. And then for the party that day, you can put your adhesive in there and come to the party and hang out. So that is what will be included. And then these are your card bases. So I really enjoy the paper parties. I think it's really fun. It's really stressful leading up to it, getting everything cut and getting all the card kits cut and getting everything sent out. The prices include priority shipping. So they go out in a priority box, so you have it within 2 days and we can track it and make sure that you get it. And then the 2 days of the party is really fun. So what happens is, because Pip is in the UK and there is a bit of a time difference, obviously, her people are usually doing their part of the party, and you can join anytime. So oftentimes in the US time slot, because we do all day Friday, we do Friday morning, it starts, and then we do all day, and then we do Saturday. A lot of times you can catch either Pip when she's doing hers, which is later into the night for us, or her people will catch us, which is later into the night for them. And then everything is pre-recorded and sent to you, or not pre-recorded, but everything is recorded. If it's pre-recorded, it's totally fine. But it is also, all of the items are recorded and sent to you. So if you can't join us or you can't be there for the full amount of time, you won't miss anything because everything is recorded and sent to you. And then there are always giveaways. So we give away at least 4, she gives away 4 things, 4 items. I give away 4 things. We usually do more. I usually do a giveaway for every live, so that and they vary from stamp sets to dies, to embellishments, adhesive. There's a wide range of items that we give away. So if you have any questions, let me know. Hey, Roberta. Let me know. I wanted to get this on here for you guys and explain a little bit what the paper parties are. I think that it can be a little bit confusing. And I also wanted to share that they are different than just a paper share. Again, I used to do those, but so many times I just felt like customers were still feeling a little bit lost when they got all their paper. And this is just a really fun way for us to come together and create together and share projects. And it's always so much fun. So the paper party is open for another week. There's about 7 days left to sign up because, of course, I have to order all of the product and then I have to get it and prep it. So I have to cut everything, cut all my card kits, package everything up and get it out to you. So it's open for about another week and I would love for you to join. If you have any questions, please let me know, leave a comment. And then in the Facebook description and the YouTube description, I will put a link for you to be able to sign up. So you sign up through a sign up form. It comes to me. If you do not hear from me by the 16th, I believe, is the deadline, then you'll need to email me. But if you're brand new to the paper party retreats, I try to shoot you an email back that says, hey, I got your sign up and your invoice will be coming. If you've done paper parties with me before, I usually don't email you when I get your sign up form because I feel like you probably know, like you've been here before. It's not your first rodeo, right? Not your first paper party. So you know like how it goes. But if you're brand new, I do try to shoot you an email that just says, hey, I got your form and invoices will be going out. So that's all for today, you guys. I just wanted to pop on here and share. I thought if there was any questions, I could answer them live, but it doesn't look like there's any questions. And I'll come back if there are and answer them. And then I'll be back next week, hopefully with some regular content. Things are starting to calm down a little bit. The catalog has launched. All of my catalogs have gone out. The paper party has launched and we're in the middle of signups for that. So I think it will be good to get back to some regular content. So thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today and I will catch you guys next week.